Hello everybody, it's Kathy Champion and you're back with me at Random Acts of Stampin'. Yes, my brand new Stamping Up channel, and I want to thank each and every one of you that have subscribed so far. I appreciate it so very much, but I have a treat for everyone. I just got my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine from Stampin' Up, and how I got this was as y'all know, I had dropped out. Then I found out that I could come back in. So I actually got this machine in my demonstrator kit. So when you become a demonstrator, you can choose $125 worth of product, and it's free shipping, plus you get all of your material to start you out as a demonstrator, catalogs and order forms and brochures and just whatever you need to get started with, which is wonderful. So since I'd been in Stamping Up and I had not everything I want, but I had a lot of stamps and dies and things like that, I really wanted this machine because all of the reviews I'd seen on it, I'm going to turn this over. The reviews I'd seen were outstanding. I want to try to do this without showing my mailing address. Let's see if we can do it like this. When you open your box, of course you have this piece of cardboard on top, so let's take that off. And then look at this. Here's your embossing plates, all your plates and your instructions. Now I had not opened this. All I had done was cut the top out of my box. And ta-da! There it is. I'm so excited. But like I was saying, I heard so many wonderful things about this machine. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, and there's your little hardware. Now you do have to put your handle on. But I am going to move my box out of my way. And let's take this out of the packaging. And it looks like it's just in a little plastic wrap. It's so compact. Look at that. Now I'm right-handed, so I always make sure my handle is to my right side. And I'm going to go ahead and put the handle on. It doesn't look like it's very hard. It comes with a little Allen wrench that allows you to do this. And some of the other machines are the same way. They come with just a little piece of hardware and your washer and your little cap that goes over your screws. So this shouldn't be too hard. But I tell you what, for the sake of the video, and I got the box. You know how the boxes, when they ship them, the boxes get so dirty, so I feel like my hands are dirty. And my machine is so pretty. I want y'all to look at this. I just cannot get over it. Look at that. Look at the logo on it. The Stamping Up logo. It's got rubber grip feet, so I'm going to set it down here and look. It is very, very sturdy. It doesn't move. My whole table moved, but it did not move. So let's take the instructions out. I think putting the handle on is going to be very elementary, but just to be sure, I'm going to look at my directions. And of course, you know, we're going to have it in several different languages. But the good thing is, pictures are universal. So we have pictures, and it shows exactly how to put the bolt in. So you have the little washer, and that goes on first, and then the screw. Alright, so now I'm going to put the handle on, as I should have done to start with, just like that. Now we're going to put the washer onto the little screw, and then use our little Allen wrench, and I'm going to actually stick that in so I have a handle to put that in with. And once I feel it go in, then I can start working it in. Now we can just turn it just like we did before. And once you get it tight, you'll feel it and you can use the handle. And that is it. We pop this little piece in just to cover up the screw. And voila, we are ready. So the next thing I want to do is I want to look at my plates. And I think the plates, from what I have seen everybody talk about, the plates are very, very self-explanatory. Let me grab a couple of dies, a couple pieces of cardstock, and an embossing folder, and we'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and I've got some embossing folders. I've got both a 3D and a regular embossing folder, and I got a couple of different dies. I got some that are more intricate and some that are just, you know, pretty standard. And of course I grabbed my favorite ones. I'm going to turn this, oh, it does stick to your surface, wow. I'm going to turn this like this so that we can see how it opens. Oh my gosh, oh, I love that. Look how nice and sturdy that platform is. So far I am loving this machine. Now this is plate 4. You get 2 3s, which are your cutting plates. And you get plate 2, which is place die cutting edge down. So let's see. I think that might be your cut plate. Let's see how this is going to work. This is the plate that has all of your instructions on it. So it says to use with thin dies, you use 1, 2, and 2 3s. And then it says with, okay, and then to use with an embossing folder, you use 1, and 3 and 3. And then for your 3D embossing folders, you use 1 and 4. That makes perfect sense. So let's go ahead and put that on there. And then plate 2 goes down. Let's see, do we want to emboss first? Let's try embossing first, and then we will do trying to figure which side of this goes up. Okay, it don't really matter because, okay, this is when you're die cutting. So you would put this on top, but you don't cut on this surface. You actually cut on your number 3 plates. So let's go ahead and cut something real quick. We'll cut and then we'll emboss. I think that would be good. So I am going to put down a number 3. So I've got a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And you know, the simplicity of making your sandwiches is one of the most crucial things that you can do. We're going to use one of these more intricate dies and see how it does. So I am going to grab one of these off of my magnetic sheet. Let's try this one. I think this will be really pretty to put right here. And that'll be our first little die that we're going to cut. I'm just going to put it right in the middle, and I'm going to put my number 3 plate on top, just like so. And now let's crank it through. A little bit of resistance, oops, but not much. Oh, and let's see how that did. That off. And oh my goodness, look at that. It cuts beautifully. Look how easy the pieces just fall out. This machine is going to be a game changer. Oh my goodness. And I will be honest with y'all, I have been having a hard time finding a machine that will cut those 3D embossing folders. I have to play with my sandwiches every time in order to get them to work. And sometimes you just do not have the time to, you know, to be able to do that. Now, I do want to show y'all something. For anybody that might get one of these and you've not used an embossing folder or a die cut machine before, this right here is perfectly normal. This is your cut plate, and you are going to cut impressions in this plate. Can you see that? Let's see if I can get something white under it. You see where you can see the cut in it? There you go. And that is perfectly normal. That happens with whatever machine that you're using. That bottom plate, when it goes through, it is going to get teeth print in it. It's just the nature of what you're doing. So don't be alarmed if you get it and you think, oh no, I have tore up my plates. The plates are replaceable, and once they get really a lot of cuts in them, you'll have to replace them anyway. But there are tricks and things that you can do to get a better life out of your plates, and I'll go over that a little bit more later. Right now I just wanted to show y'all the beauty of this machine, and I'll be honest with you, the video does not do it justice. It's really a nice looking piece of equipment. I love the length. I love the fact that it folds up. It makes it very compact if you've got a small crafting area, which I do, and I have an area that's bigger than what some people have, or most people, and yet room is always an issue for any of us crafters. So let's cut one more thing, and let's just cut one of these, and this is the Stitch So Sweetly does, and I am going to lay that right there. I'm going to turn this at an angle, and I'll tell you why. Anytime you're cutting rectangles or squares, if you angle them, you're going to get a better cut, less popping in your machine. Not to say it's not going to pop, because it probably will, but you will get a lot less of it. Now, there is a magnetic plate that has not been released yet, so when that comes out, believe me, I will be the first to invest in a magnetic plate because I love them. But see, that didn't do any popping. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just going to bring it back through because I can. A little bit of pop there coming back through, but look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, it just cuts. It cuts so pretty. It cuts so easily. I'm already sold on this machine. So like I said, if you are the type of person that would love to get this machine for $99, plus you can choose $5 of something else, now would be the time to join up. And if you want to join and be a part of my team, please go over to my website, and I'll have that link below. And you just go up to where it says join, and it will walk you through. Also, if you have any problems or you just want my help, you can give me a phone call. My number is right there beside my picture. You can call me and I will help you with it. And they're only offering this in the demonstrator package through August. So if you want this, and you do not have to sell Stamping Up to take advantage of this, you can come in, get the machine. You can decide, you'll have the 30 days to, or 3 months. You'll have 3 months where if you decide that Stamping Up isn't for you, you can drop out. No harm, no nothing. But if you decide that you are the type of crafter that spends about $100 a month in crafting supplies, you can buy them from yourself, get a discount, and also earn money off of your own products. I mean, and then who knows, you might be like me. I came in for the trimmer. I tell everybody, I came in for the trimmer and I fell in love with it, and I couldn't help myself. Once I got in and I tried some of the products and I saw how beautiful they were, I was hooked. And that just might happen with you too. So you just never know. So if you are interested, please take a look at what Stamping Up has to offer, and I don't think you'll be disappointed at all. So let me get another piece of my white paper, and I just pulled out my white scraps because I didn't want to use any really good paper for this. I just wanted some scraps, and here's a good size scrap. So I'm going to put this in this embossing folder, and this is the single embossing folder, and these are the beautiful snowflakes. And we are going to put, we have the number 1 plate and a number 3 plate, embossing folder with our paper in it, and then the other number 3 plate. I love the simplicity of this. And Stampin' Up! Recommends that when you push your folders in, that you make sure that the closed edge goes in first. Makes sense. It keeps the paper from moving. So let's just crank this through. Oops. You do have to hold on to it unless you have a surface that does not move at all. Okay, let's look at this and see how beautiful it did it. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see that? Look at that dimension. That is stunning. You know what would be so pretty on here? Just to ink drag some blue ink. I may have to do that. That is so pretty. I know that the lighting is not allowing y'all to see this, how pretty that is. It's very deep. You can see it from that side. It embossed beautifully. But what I want to try is my 3D embossing folders, because like I said, those have been an absolute pain for me to be able to get one that would emboss and get the sandwich right. So I think Stampin' Up! Was really, really smart when they came out with just a plate for that particular. This is the little bricks, like the little brick, I think this is called 3D bricks. Brick and mortar. Yeah, this is the brick and mortar. And I love it. I think it's just a gorgeous embossing folder. But every time I would get ready to use it, I would have to fight with my machines and try to find the right sandwich. So let's try this and see. It says you're going to use a one plate, your embossing folder with your paper in, and your specialty plate, which is number 4. So let's throw this on here, just like that, and crank it in. Oh, wow. Oh, that goes through so easy. Now, you're going to have popping and cracking with these machines. It's just the nature. Let's see if it did it. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. 3D. See how some of the bricks look like they're up higher or sticking out a little bit further than the other ones? It's textured. It is gorgeous. Ah, yes, I am so thrilled with this machine. I could just about scream. And it's so pretty. Just look at how pretty it is. And when you're done, you just fold it up like that. Yeah, it does make a little bit of a noise. Oops. And see how the feet on the bottom really do, and they're like silicone, and they really do grip your surface. This machine is absolutely a game changer. And let's see if it's going to sit. I have a little, I can't show it to y'all because of the way my camera's angled, but I have a place right here, and it will fit here perfectly. And that's what I was hoping it would fit here, because my Cuttlebug would sit there, and of course the Cuttlebug is something you can no longer get plates for, so I pretty much had to say goodbye to it. I still loved my Cuttlebug, but I think I have a new love, and it's called the Stampin' Up! Cut and Die machine, cut and emboss machine. So again, like I said, these will be available. If you just want to buy one, they will be available on my site on September the 1st. And I will make sure that I make an announcement that day in case you're waiting to get in there and order one. They are $120 plus shipping and handling. That's the good thing about if you come into Stampin' Up! Now. The good thing about coming in now is you can get this in your kit and you do not have to pay shipping on it. And believe me, the shipping on one of these, especially if it's coming from cross country, that's where you will definitely pay most of your money on. This is just gorgeous. I love it. I could not be happier. I'm not going to gush anymore because I got some die cutting to do. I'm going to go make some cards and use this new beautiful little piece of equipment. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you enjoyed my unboxing of the Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine. It is going to be a game changer, and it is so pretty. It's just, I mean, it just looks elegant. It's got chrome on it, and then that little chrome emblem on the front of it. It does weigh about 8 pounds. I mean, you can pick it up. This is pretty much my bad arm because I have a titanium radial head in that elbow, and I can still pick this up because it's only 8 pounds. So it's not, it is heavy because you're not going to have a die cut machine that does the job without having some weight to it. It has to have those heavy rollers so that when you push something through, it is heavy enough to cut and emboss. So I didn't expect it to be light, but it is. I think it's about 8 pounds 1 ounce, which is not bad at all. So I'm happy, I'm thrilled, and I hope everybody enjoys this. And like I always say in closing, let everything you do and say bring glory to our Father in heaven. He is so worthy. I love you all, and until we craft again, bye-bye.